what a basketball IQ is. Like not taking a three-point shot with 24 seconds on the shot clock when you're up 9.
Not fouling a jump shooter.
Yeah, that's basketball IQ.
Okay, thank you. Kevin Harlan has a very high basketball IQ. Shaq has it too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like it.
I went to BYB, Bust Your Butt University.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Latina, celebration of Latin culture in the league. It's become an annual tradition and a very good one. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Thrilled to be back in Orlando, the Magic ready for that home court advantage. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for Minnesota, Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Garnett out there with Towns, and it's Rubio in at the point guard position. Here's Houdini following the score by Kevin Martin. Towns comes with a double team, and Vucevic throws it down.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Rubio outside. Martin the screen, and Rubio kicks to Towns. Kicks it out to Rubio. They get the rebound. And it's Wiggins missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Flip Saunders. He told me they always have to be ready, especially against this team, because of their discipline and focus offensively. He said they can embarrass you if you're not attentive at the defensive end. We've got to stick to our principles and do all the little things at that end of the floor. Kevin, his team able to get the win in their last matchup. We'll see if they can get it done tonight.
Okay, thank you, Doris. What will you guys be looking for overall, defensively from this team, given they're facing such terrific shooters tonight?
It's going to have to be a total team effort, guys. I mean, you have to be ready to provide help defensively literally every moment you're on the floor.
Exactly. When it's a team that shoots it as well as they do, guys, I mean, one-on-one defense isn't enough. Everybody has to be tied together, rotating, helping, and very much aware of where the ball is.
And Minnesota has possession. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
They played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here's Houdini, covered by Rubio. Oladipo outside. Here's Houdini in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he starts out with the miss in this one. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Houdini passes to Vucevic. It's blocked. Outside, Martin. Wiggins. And that is good.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Garnett comes over to help. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Orlando, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Rubio. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Here's Houdini. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Rubio misses.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Here's Houdini, guarded by Garnett. Here's Houdini.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Kevin Garnett. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
And Orlando has possession after the miss from Ricky Rubio. They double him with Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Houdini passes to Vucevic. Stolen by Rubio. Martin kicks to Wiggins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wiggins has got 9 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Houdini. Gordon with a screen on Rubio. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. Freak number 1.
And despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game even more.
Well, he should enjoy it as good as he is as a defender. I mean, if he's on you, you can't relax at all. He gives opposing point guards nightmare. Activity, energy are just too much for some guys to deal with.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Muhammad. 12 points his last outing. He dishes it to Levine. Pass to Barnes. Beyond the arc. That's good. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Screen by Smith. Houdini passes to Payne. Here's Houdini. Shot clock at 5. Berliner inside. Lets it go with a 3. Harris misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
The Magic trail by 12. Here's Houdini, and Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter.
For the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Smith. Gordon comes in for Tobias Harris. And Houdini subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jag. Garnett comes in for Towns. Wiggins is checked in for Barnes. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Levine. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Houdini is out there with Payne. And it's Hezonja in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Brick. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 31 points, and as he had the typical big game assist-wise, finding open men to come away with a healthy assist total, too. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they go. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Pass to Muhammad. Plenty of space. A rebound by Hazanya.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him. Looking at the game for Houdini, 9 points and the 1 steal.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Payne. Minnesota also with the sub. Martin's checked in. Rubio dishes to Bekovic. Martin attacking. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Hazanya, covered by Wiggins. It's stolen by Garnett. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop, and he gets it to go. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
No one covering. Gordon's got 5 now.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this.
Martin with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Martin kicks to Wiggins. Puts it up from 17, and that one's good. 13 points in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Gordon with a screen on Rubio. Here's Houdini. Kicks it to Vucevic. No one near him. No good. And Minnesota will come the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Minnesota shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
C.J. Watson, he's checked in for the Magic.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. There's the double team with Bekovic. So it's Minnesota now. outside Martin. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And that's now 8 points for Kevin Martin.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Vucevic. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. Back to Rubio. From outside the arc. And another 3 from Martin. Martin's got 9 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
So for the Magic, Jason Smith, he's checked in for Gordon. And through the first half. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Kevin Martin.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar. He makes sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
On the court for Minnesota, Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Garnett out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Timberwolves leading by 15. Wiggins outside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Houdini kicks it out to Gordon. Oladipo for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Houdini. 15 points in the game. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Wiggins left side. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Houdini. There's the feed to Harris. The kick out to Oladipo. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Garnett. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Houdini. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Houdini's got 4 this quarter.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
Wiggins outside. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic trail by 17. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Houdini. 17 points in the game. Vucevic, a screen on Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia. And Orlando making a change here. Watson's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Kevin Garnett. Here's Levine. He's covered by Watson. Levine kicks to Martin. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Martin, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Magic trail by 19. Houdini passes to Gordon.
Oh!
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Here's Martin. No good. And Orlando will come the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's Houdini. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Orlando also making some changes. Harris is checked in for Jason Smith. And Houdini subbed in for Peyton. And then for Minnesota, Garnett comes in for Nikola Pekovic. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Levine. Vucevic a screen on Wiggins. Rubio comes with the double team. Payne gets a wide open look. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
The steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And the basket by Harris.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Wiggins drives in. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
And that one's good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Minnesota leading by 7. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Victor Oladipo is out there with Houdini, and it's Vucevic in at the center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Now Towns. Outside Martin. Wiggins outside. Over Harris. Again, Wiggins missing.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Garnett comes over to help. There's the pass to Oladipo. Here's Houdini, covered by Rubio. And they get it back. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And Gordon over to help. Martin kicks to Garnett. Cans the 12-footer. Garnett's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Timberwolves. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Houdini. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Martin wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Pekovic is checked in. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Houdini, covered by Rubio. To the middle, here's Gordon, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
We've seen Kevin Martin getting it done. He has 20 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
The Magic trail by 12. Here's Houdini. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the double team with Pekovic. On the wing, Harris. Releases. Shot is off. Wiggins with some nice D.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Here's Houdini, covered by Rubio. The shot's good from Houdini.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Wiggins against Harris. Rejected by Harris. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Gordon with a screen on Wiggins. Off the pitch.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Martin goes in. Shot is no good. And Orlando the other way now. Oladipo outside. Here's Houdini. Vucevic is screen on Martin. Off the pick. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Houdini. Off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Gordon. Here's Houdini. On the officials call, traveling violation.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
Payne, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Rubio dishes to Martin. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And that's now 26 points for Martin.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Houdini, covered by Rubio. Here's Houdini, 6 on the shot clock. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead. Boy, it's been a nightmare at the line for him. He keeps finding himself back at that free throw line over and over again.
There's Martin. And again, it's Minnesota.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Fans, get ready for more magic answers.
Here's Houdini. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And stolen by Pekovic.
And that's just a careless play, and part of the reason right now they're trailing.
It may not sound like a bunch, Greg, but those things, those turnovers are cumulative. Already 5 points given up off turnovers this quarter.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
That one misses for Pekovic. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Houdini. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Rubio. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
Minnesota leading by 10. Wiggins outside. Wiggins drawn the double team. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Harris misses.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Martin. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes to Houdini. From deep three-point range. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 34 points for Freak. And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have...
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Garnett. And KG, how was the motor ignited tonight for the team's offense?
Feel about a defense. You know?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille. Kevin Martin. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit on. And, folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille.